New at 6, we have just learned that a special prosecutor will oversee the investigation and case over the shooting at the future site of Atlanta's police training facility. The GBI making this announcement within the last 10 minutes. The move comes after the DeKalb County District Attorney voluntarily recused herself.
So the investigation is looking into the shooting of the Georgia State Trooper and the protester who was shot and killed in that same incident. So the GBI says it happened when the troopers returned fire. This is all connected to the protesters objecting to an Atlanta police training facility being built in a wooded area of DeKalb County. DeKalb court records show 27 protesters have been arrested since December. That case does not include charges tied to the protest Saturday in Atlanta. So that resulted in damage to businesses and Atlanta police cruiser being set on fire as well. The 6 people arrested Saturday are being charged by the Fulton County DA. Now, DeKalb County DA Sherry Boston says this is the first time she has ever recused herself from a case.
My decision is based upon several factors, including our ongoing involvement in the multi-jurisdictional task force charged with holding those responsible who commit crimes.
Now, the DA's office will still be involved in handling cases currently filed against Cop City protesters arrested in DeKalb County. But why did DA Sherry Boston recuse herself from the trooper shooting investigation and not the protesters' arrest? Well, it's a question many are asking tonight. In 11 Alive's Faith Jesse went to Boston's predecessor to get some of those answers. Faith?
Yeah, Ron, a lot of people are asking that question. DA Sherry Boston says her reasoning for wanting to recuse herself was to ensure the investigation into protester Emmanuel Pais's death was fair and accurate. And we got our hands on the letter of recusal Boston sent to the Attorney General's office. While there is no legal standing as to why she recused herself, in the letter she states that the DeKalb County District Attorney's office is a part of a task force that investigates and prosecutes domestic terrorism acts occurring in and around the future site of the Atlanta Public Safety Training Center. We asked Attorney Robert James, the former district attorney of DeKalb County, about Boston recusing herself from investigating the trooper shooting while still prosecuting the protesters. He tells us there's no clear-cut answer on what any other DA would have done if put in that position.
There's nothing that legally requires her to do so. It's a crime. It's one that apparently she's been given some level of jurisdiction to prosecute. And unlike the state troopers, she's not engaged in any activities with the protesters, right? And so the circumstances are different. It looks bad, but in fairness, the circumstances are different. She's not on a task force with the protesters. There's no joint action with the protesters. And she didn't sign off on their actions.
So we asked Attorney James what happens next in this case. He tells us another state prosecutor will be appointed and sworn in. And he also tells us the public should pay very close attention to who the attorney is and ensure that they have the necessary separation from the case to be able to try this case fairly.
Yeah, a lot of folks are going to be watching this one, Faith. Thanks a lot.